What's up, everybody? This is Justin Flinner coming to you live from Northern Virginia with the Justin Flinner Podcast by My Mentor Medicine. So in this week's podcast, I want to talk to you about food. We've all at one time or another used the phrase, you are what you eat. And of course, we understand that to mean that whatever types of foods we put into our body is how we're going to transform. For example, you eat lots of fatty foods or junk foods, your body is going to most likely gain some weight. We are what we eat. Now, what if we decided to take that phrase, flip it over, and look at it from the other side? We eat what we are. Not we are what we eat what we are. So what do I mean here? I'm pointing towards whatever state you are in, you will most likely gravitate towards the types of foods that will allow you to stay in that state. You eat what you are. So if you choose to stay in a sluggish state, you just want to sit on the sofa, you've had a long day, you want to come home and just hang out on the sofa, watch some TV and have some junk food. If you want to feel sluggish, you are going to eat the foods that will continue to make you feel sluggish. If you want to have a good time with your friends, what are you most likely going to consume? Probably a little bit of alcohol, right? It lets down your guard a little bit. It lets you be a little bit more relaxed and a lot less serious. So you're going to gravitate towards the foods that allow you to stay in a particular state. Now here's the challenging part. Say you don't like your state, whatever state you're in. You don't like feeling angry. You don't like feeling sluggish. You want to feel happy. You want to feel energetic. You want to do something different that allows you to feel different. This is where you need to change. This is where you need to change what food you are putting into your body. And this is the same exact place where if you're one of those people that says every year at New Year's that you want to lose some weight, so what do? You change your diet for a short period of time. You're changing the food you put into your body, but you are not changing your state. You are what you eat. That's where you're coming from. You're not thinking that you eat what you are. If the way that you go through your life is in a sluggish state, is in an angry state, is in a bitter, pessimistic state, the foods that you will most likely eat are the ones that are close within your reach, are the ones that don't take time to prepare, are the ones that allow you to remain a sluggish, pessimistic, angry type of person. So how do we change that? It starts with the choice. You must make the choice to put into your body the foods that allow you to live in what some people call a peak state. The state that you want to be in, the state that you wish you could be in right now. Maybe that is a home-cooked meal. Maybe it's no longer having pizza delivered to your house, or wings, or alcohol, whatever combination of foods that you like to have on a Friday night. The foods that you wish to put into your body should align not just with what they contain in terms of nutritional content, they should align with how you wish to be. What type of state do you want to live in? You come home on a Friday night. Every Friday, it's the same thing. You feel worn out. You get home, I just had the longest week of my life. I just want to hang out on the sofa. Well, if you know you're going to regret it in a day or two or after the weekend, and you know you're going to have to get back to your exercise routine, you are continuously punishing yourself by allowing these foods to go into your body. You are choosing to remain in that exact same state. If you do not want to be what you eat, the phrase is, you are what you eat, and you would instead rather be in a better state, have a better life, and know that you are eating the foods that help you to stay in that type of state and help nourish your body in a way that allows you to feel at your peak. The foods that allow you to feel the strongest, to have the most energy, allow you to express yourself the way you want to do the activities that you want to live the life that you want to. We must feed our bodies what they need. This weekend, I'm going to be giving a talk on nutrition from a traditional Oriental medicine perspective and how foods affect our bodies and affect our lives. And what I'm also going to be mentioning to them is exactly what I'm telling you right now on this podcast. The foods that we put into our body are so much more than just carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals. It is so much more than all of these things. The foods that we put into our body have an energetic, have a component that allows us to be a certain way and affects our organ systems in certain ways as well. You all know that I'm an acupuncturist and I treat people in a way that is not necessarily considered conventional medicine, but I treat people based off of who they are and who they want to be. And diet is just one small branch of it. And if we can't conquer this tiny little branch to help us feel exactly who we are, because all you have to do is go to the store and pick the right foods. It really is not that challenging. But the challenging part is the thing that gets in the way, are these urges, these desires, the inability to make the decision to change who it is that you know you are and who you want to be. We must make the choice to live in the state that we know is where we are supposed to be right now. Our purpose in life, so that we align with it, must be nourished by the proper foods, the proper thoughts, the proper actions, the proper way of life. So I'm counting on all of you to start looking at your nutrition, your life, from the perspective of you eat what you are. So that's all I have for you this week. Enjoy your weekend, eat some good foods. November's here, and it's almost Thanksgiving. So get ready and make wise choices when the time comes for you to put that food into your body. I'm Justin Flinner, and this is the Justin Flinner Podcast by My Metro Medicine. I hope to see you at this week's Total Wellness Weekend in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. If you want more information, go to my Facebook page, My Metro Medicine, and click on the event, Total Wellness Weekend. I will be there this Sunday, November 4th. I hope to see you there. Have a great week, everyone, and I will talk to you next week. Have a good one. This podcast is brought to you by My Metro Medicine, an organization that is dedicated to helping people improve their lives by learning to empower themselves and take control of their own life. Any form of reproduction or distribution of this podcast is strictly prohibited. Should you have any questions on using this podcast or information that is contained within this podcast, please write to info@mymetromedicine.com.